What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Crest of Courage card game channel. Today, we've got these two new starter decks. I finally managed to get my hands on them. It took me a little while, but I got them, and we're gonna unbox them and take a quick look. Now, if you guys haven't already seen these, they do come with like a special like a ghost rare or like secret alternate art or something of the two main cards. You have like a really low chance of pulling them, just like with the Digimon starter decks from a little while ago. I don't even think it says anywhere on the box that is a chance, but there's a chance of it. So without further ado, let's get into this. So I'm just going to go ahead and start off with the Dragon of Courage deck, the Wargreymon deck. So let's take a look here. Both these decks are pretty great. If you are a new player getting into the game, I would highly recommend starting here. Oh, shoot. Here or with the Digimon deck. The last deck that came out was also really great. They're both good. And you get a, cool little mat here, which is awesome. It's a paper mat, but I would not mind using this, honestly. This is really cool, art of the main Wargreymon here. Very awesome. You got all your zones and everything. You even got a memory gauge up here, which is really nice. And then on the back side, you have another version of it with Agumon, Greymon, and Metalgarurumon. Very cool. So I think I prefer the Wargreymon one myself, but nice to have two different options there is great. And yeah, let's just move this over here and just slide this little plastic off of the deck and get into it. Now I'm going to also do a quick little deck build video for if you are new and starting out, buying two of the decks and just throwing them together, how I would do it. So if you want to check that out, stay tuned for my next couple videos. We can check that out. But first of all, here we got our 4 Koromon eggs that say, all turns, once per turn, when an attack target is switched, this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP until the end of the turn. Not too bad. And they've got this cool new egg symbol here that I don't think any other cards have had until now. And they've also got this new way to tell what color it is. This like ring that's black. It's kind of blacked out, but that's just to show that it's a black card. So on the other color cards, different chunks of that ring will be different colors, which is really nice. And yeah, next up we've got Agumon here, of course, who has... you can Digivolve it for 0 on a black, or Digivolve from any Koromon for 0. So you can Digivolve it on a red Koromon, or a yellow Koromon, or whatever. Yeah, so start of your main phase, if your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. Not too bad. And then all turns, once per turn, when an attack target is switched, gain 1 memory. So that is pretty nice. Whenever you block something, you actually gain a memory, so you can kind of end your opponent's turns right then and there. Clear Agumon just gives you reboot, evolves for 0, 3 play cost. Nothing too crazy there, but a pretty decent card. Again, we have Solarmon. On play, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a black card, add it to your hand, trash the rest. So either add it to your hand if it's a black card, if it's not, you just trash it. That is not too bad, just a quick little on-play effect there to grab a card. Basically draw one if you're playing an all-black deck like this. Then we have Toy Agumon here that just has a blocker, and then your turn, when this Digimon attacks the player, lose 2 memory. So yeah, you pretty much just want to play this guy as a dedicated blocker, Digivolve for 0 or a 4 play cost. 4,000 for a level 3 is not too bad though. And actually, it does say when this Digimon attacks a player, lose 2 memory, so you could use this to attack another Digimon. Like if they tried to Rookie Rush you or something, you could get rid of a Rookie or something. But anyway, Mechanorimon also just gives Reboot Champion. Only a 4 play cost, though, is pretty nice. 2 to Digivolve is pretty standard. Then we have Tankmon, who has Jamming, which, 2 to Digivolve, 5 play cost, 6,000 is already pretty strong, but Jamming is always nice to have, so he won't be destroyed when checking security. Next up, we have these awesome, textured Greymons. We don't get a lot of, really cool hollow Greymons like this one. They usually end up being commons or something, but this one's really cool. 6 play cost, 2 to Digivolve, or Digivolve on any level 3 with Agumon in its name for 2 costs. So 2 to Digivolve on a black card, or it could be like a red Agumon, yellow Agumon, etc. Just has to have Agumon in name. But yeah, security. You may play one Agumon or one Tamer card with Taikamiya in its name from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Pretty nice security effect if that pops up. And then he's just got blocker. And then also a heritable effect that when an attack target is switched to gain 1 memory, much like the Agumon. So pretty strong there. And next, moving on here, we have Nightmon. On play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 5 or less. So he is a play cost 6, but 7,000, just hard play him to delete something, you know, could be worth it. Then we have Andromon. When Digivolving, de-Digivolve 1 on one of your opponent's Digimon. He also has an heritable effect for Reboot as well. You know, 7,000, 7 play cost, 3 Digivolve. Pretty standard stuff there for your level 5s. And then we've got our Metalgarurumon here, who has just Digivolve from a level 4 with Greymon in name for a cost of 3. So any Greymon, could be this Greymon, could be a red Greymon, could be a Geo Greymon, a Greymon X antibody, etc. Very cool, just for a Digivolve cost of 3. And he's got blocker, but he also gives security attack +1 just as a generic effect. I'm kind of excited to see if this will maybe become as useful as the old starter deck Greymon that was the red Greymon that gave security attack +1. You know, considering there's a lot of the Greymon stuff works together, you can, you know, just Digivolve them on anything with a Greymon, right? So you could put this one on that Greymon and you got easy security attack +2 right there. So I'm excited to try that out. So then we have the main guy right here, Wargreymon, and they're kind of sticking together, but there we go. We have 2, and yeah, these are really cool, but I will say the old box toppers I think I like better because they have like gold on the name and everything. So these ones are really nice, but I gotta say the box toppers are a little nicer in my opinion for the gold. But still, a very good card. You know, the ace mechanic and everything is so strong to be able to Digivolve this on your opponent's turn. He can Digivolve on any level 5 with Greymon in its name for a cost of 3, or just on a black for 3, or, you know, when your opponent attacks you on their turn, you can Digivolve it for free. Just a 6 to hard play it, 11,000, you know, blocker. And then all turns, once per turn, when a card is removed from a security stack, you can unsuspend this Digimon. You do have to be careful about the whole ace thing. When he leaves play, you lose 4 memory. So that can suck, but I mean, this is a very strong card still in my opinion. So yeah, then we got another level 6 here with High Andromon that just has blocker, and then when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 8 or less, which is pretty strong. Honestly, that's a pretty high cost. 4 to Digivolve, though, is pretty expensive. 11, you're never going to hard play that. I wouldn't want to. You definitely want that when Digivolving effect. But then moving on next, here we have Taikamiya. You actually get 4 of them. That's pretty cool. 4 play cost. Start of your turn. If you have 2 memory or less, set it to 3. All turns, when an attack target is switched, by suspending this tamer, draw 1, and one of your Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP for the turn. Pretty strong. Really ups the power of your blockers quite a bit there. Then you have Breakthrough of Courage. While you have a tamer with Taikamiya in its name, you may use this card without meeting its color requirements. Main, unsuspend one of your Digimon, then one of your Digimon with Greymon in its name isn't affected by the effects of your opponent's Digimon until the end of your opponent's turn. That's pretty strong, so you can basically attack with your big, you know, Wargreymon or whatever, and then you can just straight up unsuspend him. And then he's unaffected by all of your opponent's effects, and yeah, it just makes him really extra powerful blocker there, basically. So let's see here. Then you get a couple of those, and then you get Trident Arm, which just main de-Digivolve 3 on one of your opponent's Digimon. Then until the end of your opponent's turn, one of your opponent's Digimon gains start of your main phase, this Digimon attacks. So before they even really get to do anything, they have to attack with their de-Digivolve Digimon. That's a pretty strong card. I can't wait to try it out. Then Security, de-Digivolve 3 on one of your opponent's Digimon. So just you still get the de-Digivolve effect at least. And yeah, all right, pretty cool. Then we got our little memory gauge thing here, which I do like these. I like throwing them in my deck box just in case, sometimes you can't always carry your mat with you or whatever. So those are nice to have. But that is one deck. I'm just going to quickly rip open this other one here, and we'll see if we get the awesome alternate art. I heard it's at the back. I haven't seen one be pulled, so I have no clue if that is true or not. But I am really hoping to get the cool alternate art for Wargreymon specifically, because he is my favorite. Crest of Courage, obviously. Name of the channel. You'd probably expect that. So, man, this one's a little bit tougher to get off. There we go. All right. So we're just going to quickly flip through here. No, it doesn't look like we got it. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, well. Pretty low chances to pull that, like I said. So, props, if you pull the alternate art Wargreymon from the starter decks, then good job, because it's pretty hard to do, and it is a pretty expensive card. But moving on next, let's take a look at the Wolf of Friendship. All right, here we go. Let's crack this thing open and take a look. So that deck, the Wargreymon deck, is very control-based, as black decks kind of tend to be. Lots of de-digivolving effects to make your opponent's Digimon weaker. Lots of blockers, reboot so that you can attack, and then unsuspend on your opponent's turn so that you can be ready to block. All that kind of stuff. So this deck is... there we go. This deck is going to be very different because it's a purple deck. But let's show off this awesome mat also, because much like with the Wargreymon deck, you get this awesome purple mat with the Metalgarurumon on it, and of course you still got all the zones, you still got your memory gauge and everything. We got this awesome other side here with Gabumon, Garurumon, and Wargreymon. Very awesome. I like both sides. They're both pretty freaking cool. Very nice that they include these super awesome mats now. But yeah, let's just take a look here at this deck. And again, I'm also going to be doing a build for if you got 2 starter decks to kind of upgrade it. So if you're interested, make sure to look out for that video coming up. But here we got Sunomon, and you can kind of tell the purple up there, like I was talking about, the black on the other one. So you can see the purple in the ring there. But yeah, Sunomon, when attacking, if you have 6 or fewer cards in your hand, draw 1. I mean, hey, that's super strong. This is probably going to be the best egg, I think, going forward for the deck. Then we get Metalgarurumon, who has on play, draw 1. That's not bad either. Just play him and draw 1. I mean, you don't get to search 3 or 4 cards, but you just straight up draw a card. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you whiff on your searches anyway. So then we have our Gabumon here, who digivolves for 0 on a purple, or for any Sunomon for 0. So you can digivolve on, there's like blue Sunomons, black Sunomons, all that kind of stuff as well. But start of your main phase, if your opponent has a Digimon in play, gain 1 memory, much like the Agumon in the other deck. When attacking, once per turn, draw 1. And then trash 1 card in your hand. So very powerful. Actually, as of me recording this, just this morning, they just limited this card to 1. So that is unfortunate that as of November 17th, this card will be limited to 1 because it's just that good. That draw 1, trash 1 is just such a powerful effect. Then we got a Tapermon here that just gives retaliation as a inheritable effect. So you can just attack into a Digimon and retaliate, delete it, even if it deletes you, delete it back. Then you have Retaliation Gatsumon here. Once per turn, when this Digimon attacks an opponent's Digimon, lose 2 memory. Oof. So it's going to cost you if you want to run him into a Digimon to retaliate. That kind of sucks. I kind of like the blocker rookie from the other deck better. But then we have Bakemon, who is a blocker. Just a cheap 4-cost blocker, kind of like we saw on the other deck. They usually throw 1 in these starter decks just so you get a feel for what a blocker can do for you. On deletion, gain 1 memory. So, yeah, you just run him into security. If he dies, gain a memory. Not too bad. Purple decks do have a lot of on-deletion effects, so retaliation, that kind of thing. And then here's our Garurumon. that looks so freaking cool. Now, I think they errated this one. I can't remember if it's a Garurumon or Wargreymon. I have errata packs we'll take a look at the end, so whatever I read here may be a little bit off. I don't remember off the top of my head. We'll take a look at the errata packs in a second. But Digivolves for 2 on a purple, or for any level 3 with Gabumon in its name for a cost of 2. So again, on your blue Gabumons, etc., can Digivolve for just 2 anyway. Security, you may play 1 Gabumon or 1 Tamer with Mat Ishida in its name from your hand or trash without paying the cost. When Digivolving, draw 1. So you get to draw 1 for your normal Digivolve and then draw 1 based on his effect. That's great. And then when attacking, once per turn, draw 1 and then trash 1 card from your hand. Again, super strong effects there. Then we have Pumpkinmon, and he's got on play. You may play 1 purple level 3 Digimon card from your trash without paying the cost. Pretty great. Again, purple also has a lot of stuff to do with the trash, trashing effects, and then pulling stuff out of trash and doing things based off how many cards are in your trash, etc. So then we have our Mammothmon, blocker and retaliation inheritable. Not bad for a generic level 5. And then moving on, we have our Wargreymon, who Digivolves for 3 on a purple or for 3 on any level 4 with Garurumon in its name. When attacking once per turn by trashing 1 card in your hand, unsuspend this Digimon. Ooh, very nice. Get that free unsuspend. Just trashing a card to unsuspend is worth it, I would say. When attacking by trashing 1 card in your hand, unsuspend this Digimon, as is his inheritable. Again, I'm not sure. I feel like it was him or the Garurumon. There's something there that they had to fix in errata. But then we got our Metalgarurumon ace, and this guy's super good. Digivolve, 3 on a purple or any level 5 with Garurumon in its name for 3 as well. So again, can go on the blue Garurumons and stuff, Wargreymons anyway in this case. But hand counter, blast Digivolve. When Digivolving by trashing up to 3 cards in your hand, gain 1 memory for each card trashed. So whenever your opponent attacks you, you can Digivolve one of your level 5s into this guy for the cost, and then you can trash up to 3 cards in your hand to gain that much memory. You don't Digivolve them for the cost. You can Digivolve them for free, for 0, for the Blast Digivolve effect, and then you could potentially gain up to 3 memory and just end your opponent's turn right there. The attack will still go through because they're still in the middle of attacking, but they won't be able to do anything else after that. So that's pretty nice. Can really just shut off your opponent's turn right away. And then he also has, when attacking once per turn, you may trash 1 card in your hand to delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest level. That's not bad either. Get some easy deletion effects there. Skull Mammothmon, when Digivolving, draw 1, and then trash 1 card in your hand. That's actually, not bad. All turns, once per turn, when one of your effects trashes a card in your hand, you may play 1 level 4 or lower purple Digimon from your trash without paying the cost. So, just Digivolve him, trash a level 4, and then play it for free, essentially. He's actually pretty cool. I like him a lot. Skull Mammothmon, not bad. But yeah, then we got Mat Ishida here. Start of your turn, if you have 2 or fewer memory, set it to 3. All turns, when one of your effects trashes a card in your hand by suspending this tamer, gain 1 memory. So he's a memory setter, and anytime an effect trashes something from your hand, gain a memory. So you can still kind of gain resources from losing resources in a sense. And with purple, you're not really losing much for trashing stuff anyway. But then this next option we have, Lament of Friendship. For 3 cost, while you have a tamer with Mat Ishida in its name, you may use this card without meeting its color requirements. Main, return 1 Digimon card from your trash to your hand. Then, one of your Digimon with Garurumon in its name gains, on deletion, play this card without paying the cost, till the end of your opponent's turn. Pretty nice. So, that seems like a pretty strong card to me. You get to just return something from your trash to your hand, then, just attack with your Garurumon. If it dies, you just play it right back out. That's pretty awesome. Then we have Baldy Blow, and delete one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon. For 4 costs, not bad. Just delete a 5 or lower. It doesn't look like we got the secret rare Metalgarurumon this time, unfortunately, but we do get this pretty awesome Garurumon memory gauge here. Very cool. All right, so just like last time, I'm going to just quickly speed run the second deck in the hopes that we pulled the alternate art, super secret, awesome, special Metalgarurumon ace. Oh, it doesn't look like it. No, womp womp. All right. Oh well. Again, like I said, super low pull rates on that. Very unlikely. All right, you guys, I almost forgot to go through these revision pack things I got. So let's take a quick look, like I said here, to see what these cards do. Now, if you go and buy these decks at like one of your local game stores, they should hopefully include these with each purchase. Okay, so it does come with 2 replacement Wargreymons. So we can see here his effect when attacking once per turn by trashing 1 card in your hand, unsuspend this Digimon. Okay, so it looks like his actual inheritable effect is when attacking once per turn by trashing 1 card in your hand, delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. Okay, so it's not an inheritable effect to unsuspend, but it is a deletion effect, which is pretty powerful still. So they did give me 2 of these. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same, just for that Wargreymon. So I can, I guess, throw the other one away or something so I don't get it confused. I don't know. But yeah, that's the official effect of it there. So I have those replaced by that. Now they also gave me these, which these are more like pre-release packs. So they gave me 2 for the Wolf of Friendship. So I guess it's supposed to have pre-release stamps. I'm not honestly too sure. And I'm going to actually cut these with scissors because I hate tearing these things open. Okay, so I went ahead and cut both these things open. So let's take a look here what we get. Oh yeah, we got a pre-release Gabumon. Very nice. And pre-release Tapermon. All right. And let's see what we got in this one. I wonder if you can get a pre-release ace. That would be pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with that Gabumon. That alone is going to be awesome. Oh, a pre-release Sunomon. That one's going to be really good too. And Baldy Blow. Not bad. I'm really happy with these 2 right here for sure. So that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know down in the comments if you have any questions about the deck. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. It does help me out a lot. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. But that's going to do it for this one. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.